Hello and welcome to Tent Talk with Liz and Beth. Hi,
Yay!
Beth. We're
Hi,
back.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's December.
This year has flown by.
Oh my. Yeah. And we're like in that mad dash to the end of the year where we have to like try to squeeze in as much work as possible.
Yes.
And, it's like everyone just wants to get home to their families. So I had the privilege of going out on the road this week, and I saw a couple of guys that work in the temp structures division, and we hung out, and I was like, I need these guys on the podcast. Because our dinner is so entertaining. We talk about so many different things. So I have so much fun with them. So I invited them. So I'd like to welcome our guest, Beth.
I can't wait because this is going to be very entertaining for me.
Yes. Yes. So we have Robert Nolden and JayR Love. Hi, Robert.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
And
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we should have had like some special intro music for you guys. I feel like for like LL Cool J here and hey, Robbie. We need like what's your street name, Robbie? So Robert. So Robert, say hi to everybody.
Hi, how's it going? Robert Nolden. I've been in this business for 10 years at this point, and hopefully I'll retire doing this.
Yes. I love that you're open.
That's a way to start right there.
Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly the energy that we want.
Mm-hmm.
Robert is also one of our newest supervisors. He just joined the ranks a couple months ago, right? This is pretty new for you.
Yep, September 1st was feet to the fire.
Yeah.
It was because you started with one of my projects and you were like, oh no.
It was not an easy one either.
No, we had lots of fun.
And then Mr. Love, Mr. JayR Love is in the house.
hello out there in TV land.
Yes.
I'm JayR Love from Orlando, Florida. I've been in tent industry about as long as Robert, probably 10 years. We actually came from the same place together, so I'm glad to be here. And it is what it is.
Yeah. Are you going to retire in the tent industry like Robert? Do you have those aspirations?
I like where I'm at, but I always wanted to be a postman.
Oh,
I love this.
Okay.
Well, because you're friendly.
It'll help with my military time too, so I can retire.
Okay. All right.
have that little Jeep around, wave at all the people. Hey, yeah.
We'll unpack that and later.
Water your mailbox in the South for me, please.
Yeah.
So I used to love it because I had this great dog, and the postman every day at our old office, he would come on his lunch break and he would walk the dog every single day, give her a treat. Wow. And that was, he had so much fun. He loved
small
it.
Town stuff.
He would sit by the door.
Stuff.
Yeah.
As long as y'all don't bite, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She would sit by the door. She knew what time it was, and she counted down till he came every day.
So I want to hear your guys' story. So to make temporary structures a career, make a choice for that long, I'm sure there's a story behind it. Robert, how did you get started?
Honestly, it was kind of an accident.
Usually is.
I was in between jobs, and I ended up finding online that Arena was looking for help with the 2015 NFL draft. And I'm like, it's work. They say it's going to last at least a month. After like the first 3 weeks, one of the higher ups comes by, gives me a card like, hey, if you're looking for full-time work, take my card, go to this address, they'll hire you on the spot. I thought about it for like 3 weeks and I ended up saying, you know what? Screw it, I'm going to do it. I go to the warehouse and the warehouse manager goes, after he sees my name and I give him my resume and everything, he goes, wait, you're Robert Nolden? I've been waiting on you for 3 weeks. Where have you been?
You already made a name for yourself right away. Well, that's awesome. So you did that for a bit, and then how did you find out about our group?
So Luigi's actually friends with a guy that I was working with at Marquee. That's also where I met Miguel Hidalgo at.
Mm.
So Luigi's on the phone with the guy I'm working for, saying that you guys were looking for people, and I was at a point over there where it's okay, but
It was
it's
time.
starting to, yeah.
It was
I
time.
wanted a new challenge.
Yeah. And Miguel, spoiler alert, he just joined Temp Structures really recently. And now he's on your team, which is exciting because he got like the band back together.
Yeah, that was like a little Trojan horse kind of pick, putting the
Yes.
system real.
I feel like that was a little sneaky. And it's I know you kind of like snuck that by. But I don't hate it, and you guys are making things happen. So you're out there, you're working on some pretty important projects right out the gate in this new role. So that's awesome. And we love Luigi. So any friend of Luigi's a friend of mine. Yeah.
That's right.
We need, okay, so this is when I start going off on weird tangents. We're planning the supervisor meeting in January, and I want to have walk-up songs for everybody. I haven't decided what they are, but I need like, and I feel like going the Nintendo route doesn't hurt. I'm just saying, like, these are ideas. Do you have one already,
I got
JayR?
some. Oh, for the supervisors, for the ones I know, I'll
For the
give you.
ones you know.
Don't do it, please.
Oh, I gotta hear. I love it.
Yeah, I need. We'll just start marinating on that, and I'll put that out there. I will take suggestions for anybody that needs a good walk up song. I need
Info.
this. I need this in our life. So, JayR, what's your story? How did you find yourself putting up tents for a living?
That's a good question. I think I had just got done doing my second term in the military, 10 years, and uh I had like a little security gig, and one of my friends that I actually knew prior military, he just gave me a call because I guess he moved to my city in Orlando, and he was just telling me what he was doing with tents and stuff, and he was like, "Hey man, it's not laid back, but it's busy work, and I know you used to like to be busy." So I was like, "Well, I'll give it a try." It was also arena. I went for it, and one thing led to another, and it became like routine, kind of like the military. So I stuck with it, and then I broke away from that company. It was time for a change. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I got pulled into Tim Structures
Mm-hmm.
without like dropping names, but also Mr. Nolden, and then
Mm-hmm.
my ex supervisor, who is Mr. Skates.
Yes.
We all work. He was my supervisor at Arena, so like
Mm. So
so
very familiar, very
so
comfortable.
we yeah, exactly. So basically after I knew it was like legit and they was really in there, working, and they weren't just gonna pull me away from something that I was doing. I went in head first, and then I knew how to finesse my way onto the team because
Right. Well, I see you guys are all just master manipulators. And cat's out of the bag. I
That,
see you. I
that's
see
not
you.
a very nice statement, but
Yeah.
okay.
just that's all. Miss Liz, I call you, and hey, just trust the judgment. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I know. No, I know. I'll play along. So what is it that you like most about the job?
Temporary structure like in this industry, you kind of like we go to like different sites, and what I'm saying, like they got their own rules, and you got to play by them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or it's don't pass go, don't collect $200. So
Right.
I had that was something that I had to really like like because I'm probably the stubborn one in the group. So like you know glasses and stuff like that. Like I could see, what I'm saying. I got 20. It's just certain stuff that like I mean I was doing it before, but I wasn't doing it as much. Let's just say it like that. So like I guess like playing by the rules all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning into a rule guy.
Yeah.
So
So you've become a leader. because that's what a leader does.
I guess I was leading by straight back then at the other company. Then. I mean, it is what. But
I
yeah,
think you have a different relationship with your personal safety, and that comes with maturity. I mean, if you look at yourself 10 years ago,
hmm
is that guy, does that guy care about his personal safety, or is that guy invincible?
I think he was invincible.
Yeah, but today, this guy's like, I want to get home,
This is true.
So I'm
We
gonna
have
wear this.
discovered that things
Yeah,
are
that's
breakable.
Oh,
exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Miss Bell, trust me. I know things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
I
So,
gotta go
Robert,
there, but I know things are breakable. And Robert, knows what I'm talking about. But we ain't. We ain't gonna leave it at another time. We see you in person. I'll tell you a story.
got it.
Not fit
I'm a
for
rich guy.
radio.
Robert, has there been remember, I'm the comedic one here. So I want to know, has there been a particular area that you have traveled to throughout the country that you've loved the best? And if so, what food is your favorite there?
We always end up on the food.
We do. I'm
We love
obsessed.
talking about the food.
I do. I'm obsessed.
As far as areas, like I have my specific reasons, but I prefer the West Coast,
Mm.
Okay.
particularly Southern California.
Because of the strong contrast to Chicago. Is that why?
I'm gonna say that in certain areas it's a little more laid back.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Chicago rivals New York, honestly, as far as like the aggressive nature of like the average person.
I'm not even taking offense to that, right? This is self-awareness. Yeah, no,
It's
I'm not even offended.
it's New York,
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Chicago.
I
Outside of those three cities.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So SoCal, you really like a lot.
Yeah, even though like it's super expensive out there, it's just a laid back environment, and
Do you
that's
surf?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to think of like what they do out there. Every time I see it, somebody's either surfing or they're riding the bike path or jogging. That's the healthy area.
Now
Is
I'll
that
get
just in
on a
the movies,
bike,
Beth?
but surfing definitely is a no.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, so SoCal for Robert. And Robert, what is it about your job that you like the most?
The part of this job that I like the most is seeing the finished product, especially on the elaborate setups. Like we did a job in North Carolina that was like toward the end of October, and there's like 6 overhead doors on a 15 by 15, and it's like what?
Yeah. That's a lot of work for a small footprint.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
5-meter legs. The ground was horrible to say the least. Um,
How's that
but
feel? So you walk on the job site and you're like, okay, this seems like on paper not such a big deal, but we have all these obstacles. It seems like, it's a small tent, whatever, but all these details are going to take a while. Like, is that feel overwhelming, or does it feel like, are you excited?
I mean, there's a little bit of both
Yeah.
because we have deadlines to meet. And of
Yeah.
course, we're aiming to meet those deadlines, but you know, within a day or two of getting on a job site, like whether that deadline's actually something that's doable or whether it's, yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this one because it's not
Right.
gonna happen, but we're gonna try it, but it's just not doable.
Right. Yeah. It's like, are there other trades working like right next to you, and are there other obstacles that weren't considered? Are there any jobs in particular that you feel like have pushed you outside of your comfort zone where you were like, oh my gosh, but you grew from it?
One in particular that Beth spoke about like 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago.
Oh, in our pre-show that we don't record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you mastered it.
Yeah.
So the mystery job was this was the installation project?
No,
Oh,
this was
what was it about the job that was it just the timeline, the complexity? Was there
It
anything
was a
about
different structure because it was one of ours. So, and it was something he had
those
not done. Yeah.
1989 structures?
It was that. It
They
was
had to come
also
in with their fancy stuff. We were perfectly fine with our A-frames,
Yeah.
right?
We just threw you a curveball.
Yeah. So that was the first time that you put up one of those covers. So was it attached to a container or was it on the ground?
it was attached to a container. The rails were actually welded to the containers.
Yeah.
We had to have a welder come in, and then there
Yeah.
was a request for a certified fire watch, and it every day was a different obstacle. We found a way to eventually manage through it, but it definitely took some time. It took a lot of patience. Me going back and forth with Dan on the installation guide because he was actually developing parts of it while we're installing it, and we're getting parts from the manufacturer. So it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
it's a lot to take in at
It's a
once.
live feed. Yeah, from Dan's brain.
Yes.
Literally from
Yeah.
Dan's brain via FaceTime, via everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, he mastered it. He did an excellent job on that install.
Well, I can't wait for you to go do more of those, right, Beth? I feel
Yes.
like
Next week.
I wish I could just take a picture of JR's face right now when I said that.
Yeah, I don't think the
It was
rest of
like
my crew would
laser
be too happy
beams
about that.
coming out of his eyes.
Yeah.
But don't you feel so like when I think there's a special sense of accomplishment after doing something that at the beginning you're like, oh my God, this is really excruciating. But if you did have to go back and do the same thing again, not that I mean I joke about it, right? But if you did, you would feel more confident, right?
I got an answer for that.
Is it snarky or is it like a nice answer?
Oh no.
Is
Honestly,
it positive?
I'm not gonna. I really wouldn't say it was. I mean, I know this is his question, but I wouldn't really say like it was. The structure itself, because we've seen it before. I would say it was where we was at.
Yeah, the
The,
location.
Yeah.
But isn't it the devil you know, right? When you're at a job site,
that was the
that's
devil.
hard. That was no, but like I've gone to job sites that really tested my limits, my emotional regulation. It tested every bit, every piece of every fiber of my being. And then but then if I go back there, it's like
You
well
already
now
know ahead of time.
right. Yeah. So I
I'll
could get
take
out
my
and
blood pressure medicine and then I will do this.
yeah. Yeah.
Got my fire watch this time. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Because so many times it's not necessarily what we do know, it's what we don't know until we get there and find out. Because we have the 42 meetings ahead of time and then surprise.
Mm. It was certain people that just like you just I don't know. Ooh, wow, wow, when I see him. The tent wasn't bad though. But other than that,
Thanks.
Well, good. I'm glad we all well at least we all know the structures a little bit better. JR, are there any other jobs that you feel like in your and this could have been even before your time with Sunbelt. Are there any jobs that really pushed you outside your comfort zone, but like you grew from it?
that one. I mean, I could name some other ones, but nah, like you had to be there. You know, not somebody tell
Okay.
you had to be there, bro. Like you
No,
just had,
I hear you.
and
It
it's like
really was one of those where if it could go wrong, it did
like
every
Yeah.
day.
it
So
wasn't
I get
it
it.
wasn't the structure, man. I'm telling they. I don't know. Just I guess the type of person I am. You know, I love everybody. You know, my last name is Love, but you know,
Sure.
like,
That's kind of your thing.
you know,
Yeah.
so. But I don't know. I had to woosah a lot, man. So you know, it was so I'm very proud of myself. A lot of it was good self control on my behalf because I wasn't just thinking about myself. I had to think about everybody that was with me. You know.
Well, let me put this in another way. So you guys are both leaders, and Robert, you're a new supervisor. JayR, you're a second, and you're on a track to be a supervisor. As leaders and future leaders, how do you handle those situations? You know, what have you learned about leadership in general that like you can apply to stuff like that when you walk onto a job site? You know, it's going to be tough, but you don't want morale go down the toilet.
I've always been taught, and I've always learned from, those above me or not, or whether when I was in a leadership position. I mean, you gotta lead by example, first and foremost, so you kind of want, I wouldn't, me personally, I'm not gonna I wouldn't make nobody do nothing that I haven't done before. I wouldn't do it all because I don't think that's leading. So you got to show. That's how you keep morale amongst people that you're around too, by showing by leading the pack. Not just throwing your elbows out and just pointing and stuff. Like I just feel like sometimes when you get up and get in and get down with the get down, I'm not saying you got to do everything in the world, but that shows that people like they respect that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna push to get a job done for you and for everybody as a whole. So
Yeah, the respect issue that's huge.
I had an answer from Miss Beth about my place country.
Yes.
It might sound funny, but Thailand.
Oh.
But you're gonna laugh at it wasn't food, it was the tea.
Thai tea.
Mix it with Hennessy.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's the secret. I got it.
Little razzle dazzle. That's all. But other than that,
tea.
Oh yeah, Thai tea. Hey.
Thai tea.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Robert, being a new supervisor, back to Liz's leadership question, I will ask an actual question this time. Does it feel any different for you? I feel like you were already pretty much there beforehand, but does it feel any different for you? Are you doing anything any different?
Oh yeah. It's extremely different, and I honestly owe an apology or a couple apologies to like our previous supervisor, Mr. Skates. Um, it's just it's a different level of patience. Like for him, he could be the patient one, and I was the one he would tell, calm down, relax. We're gonna take our time and get through this while I'm still like thinking about a million things in my head and trying to see every single step ahead of what we're doing. Now I have to be that guy, and I'm not used to being in that position. I'm normally the one that's always go go go. Now I have to take a step back and be like, yeah, I want that energy, but we got to make sure we do this right. We got to make sure we do this safe. We got to make sure that we're all communicating and that we're all locked in.
And don't you think that there's also something with you? So we talked about this the other night at dinner, but coming from the event industry where you pull up on the job site, hop out of the truck and go because the clock's ticking,
Absolutely.
right?
Gotta be done
And
by 9 p.m.
now we all have back problems. We're all like have
Yeah.
like stress issues, and now it's like this intentional pause where you start your day with with your intention, with your JSA, you know what you're doing, you have a plan, everyone's synced up, you're not relying on a bunch of assumptions. And when you're in the leadership role, like you have to guide that, like that you're setting the tone, you're setting that climate, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of weight. But and Rob Skates is such a great supervisor to work with, so it's really, you're lucky, that you got to work with him for so long and kind of absorb some of that. So well, that's great. So we're like flying through time, and I do want to get to know you guys outside of work. So what is your favorite thing to do when you're not working? What do you do, Robert, besides, surfing in SoCal?
I spend most of my downtime, the majority of it with my son. Like it's actually cool at this point because he turns 11 next week, and he's kind of like a little me in a lot of ways. So we have a different relationship and a different bond. Like his mom doesn't understand that sometimes. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but, like we'll go do whatever, basketball, video games. We'll just talk. Sometimes we'll just sit and talk about something regular, playing Uno for hours, and it's just like the coolest thing ever to me right now.
That's so
That's where I'm
awesome.
at.
Love
And that
it.
age, that's when you're making some core memories with him,
And he's a
during.
Christmas baby.
Yeah. Big birthday. And you got to get home for that.
Exactly. My
Yes.
apologies, but I gotta go.
No, we have to prioritize the birthdays are important. So what does JR do when he's not putting up tents?
It's daddy daycare. You know that,
Yeah,
Liz.
Daddy.
Oh, Divine Nine. But anyway, yeah, it's mostly I mean, I will say I try to rest when I can, but it's really catching up with time with the kids, Ages
Yeah,
is
it's hard.
kind of, but besides that, I would say like just for like my me time, like I go to the movies by myself. And I buy like milk duds because I don't like them, but like if people talk in the movies, like I think milk duds are like it's sitting at the top. So I want
Just to throw them.
if people talk during the movie, like you go get it on book.
You're gonna check them.
Yeah. I play
Oh
flag
my
football.
God. This is being recorded. You know this, right?
That's fine. Hey, no face, no case. Oh, my face.
They shouldn't be talking. They should be quiet.
Right. Hey, go home and get a bootleg or something, man. Don't come to my theater. Like, yeah, it's my kids. I do like part-time refereeing, for football and basketball. That's pretty fun. And then
awesome.
and my personal love still, because I still think I got it. I still play football on my downtime, so
Remember, you're breakable.
I got insurance.
No.
But other than that, it's mostly with it's really like it all sums up to like the kids. I try to like catch their events and they birthdays as well, because like I got 3 birthdays next week, right before Christmas.
You're a busy
3 of them,
boy.
right?
Yeah, I got my daughter on actually me and Rob's kids have birthdays on the same day. So 2 of my kids, my daughter's turned 21 on the 17th, and then I have a 5-year-old turning 6 on the 17th, and then my son turns 18 on the 15th. He's in college too. So,
Wow.
yeah.
My daughter is on the 15th, so that's a good day.
Oh, see, hey, this podcast was all
wait,
right.
and Beth, your birthday is Sunday. Yes,
It is. Yeah, another year.
Happy early birthday, because I probably
Thank you.
but I appreciate happy early birthday.
Thank
We
you.
had a lot. So this week in our group, we had Kate's birthday, Chris Higgins, Crispin, Jamie. We have a lot of December babies in our group. And those were just the ones that I saw just pop up on my calendar today. So we had a lot of happy birthdays.
It's a good month.
Yeah.
Beth, you like football?
I am a huge football fan.
Hold on. All right, who's your favorite team? That's all we're gonna ask.
We talked about this in the last episode, just so you know. We
Are
had to go through this.
Are we talking about NFL or SEC?
Every episode.
Oh,
we got to
okay.
talk about football.
Okay. NFL.
I mean,
NFL, because your birthday's on Sunday, so I want to know if you're gonna bring luck.
Okay, so I absolutely have to pull for the Saints, no matter how bad we are every year. I have to.
I got you.
That's just a given. And last week against Tampa Bay was the bomb. We were doing it. We brought it.
I'm a Cowboy fan, but it's all good.
Okay. Well, I'll forgive you. Look at Liz. She's like, I just don't understand this.
Well,
why do they do this?
Hey.
What all JR talks about. So when we were supposed to record the podcast and we had to reschedule, and he was like, "Well, I missed the Cowboys for this."
Yeah, the boys was on, but
and
hey,
I was like, "All right, well,
it started later than I thought." So
I'm sorry to cut into your football watching time.
It's okay. We lost.
Jeez.
We lost. It's your fault.
It was definitely my fault. 100%.
Wait, it's Thursday. Somebody's playing tonight.
Oh yeah, we play Sunday, so I ain't worried about today. It's the Bucks and the Falcons. Actually, Miss Beth. There you go.
Oh, and I don't like either one of them. So
exactly, because you need them to lose. That's your division.
Yes, it is.
Let me know when I can tune back in because I'm pretty much, I've just disassociated from the entire conversation.
No, you're still here.
No, that's cool. I'll just be over
Ellis
here.
for love and Liz.
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is so awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking time for telling your story. It's really great way for our teams that are out on the road to get to know their coworkers. So this is
And
wonderful.
frankly, it's great for me too, because I don't get to see y'all as much. I mean, I know some of you, but I don't ever get to see and talk to y'all so much. So I learn as much as everybody else. And, I need to say thank you to both of y'all too for participating in my projects, not killing me. But, just for doing what you do every single day, which is achieving sometimes what seems impossible. So thank you.
I can call you Miss Beth now because I was just calling you 1989. I promise.
Right.
That's
were
okay.
just a
Some
number.
people, yeah. Well, some people are like that lady. That lady, the one.
Lady.
He was 1989. Bro.
Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful Christmas if I don't see you guys before.
Happy holidays to you too.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.